Putting in work, bound to be paid from all the murderous music I made. Songs of truth and none about lies, no concern with beat because I took them like fire. I am who I am and it just won't change. And though I've been going a while, they still know my name. Next time you see me on the stage, believe I got more juice than you can find a lemonade.
5 years ago I left the game to get a mic arrest. And the music y'all been playing, I'm just not impressed. The concept's gone, the lyrics are wrong. Some of y'all even repeating verses from your old song. I sorted through the songs while y'all was putting in your bed. Y'all have better look rapping on Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Constantly having a mental vision as a matter of fact. Cause I was looking for something real so I could get on the right track. To create a monster jam that would go Ivy League. I dialed up real life to see if I can get 56 G's. Believe me, a GB I'm valid, and you can take it from me. What good is a lump, nigga, if it ain't got no G? Flawless delivery, and it's always tight. I'm so hot it's considered awesome when I put you in the spotlight. Been gone for some years, but at your request I'm back. And after I'm done, y'all careers fade to black.
Putting in work, now to be paid from all the murderous music I made. Songs of truth and none about lies, no concern with beat because I took them like fire. I am who I am and it just won't change. And though I've been gone a while, they still know my name. Next time you see me on the stage, believe I got more juice than you can find a lemonade.
So many hits under my belt, too many to name. Here, take a couple of things to go with everything else I did you trying to claim. I'ma strive to my goals to fatten these billboards. While you trying to get attention, yeah, you know how it goes. In your mind, you the king until I touch the mic. Then you become that little kid afraid to ride his bike. In your song, you the gangster claiming to be the coder. When I had mics in my hand, use a foot soldier. I got love for this game and that'll never change. Every time they mention rap, they'll mention my name. A trendsetter from Chicago to Mood of the Mill. Came to the Bay in 2000 and keeping it real. Hip hop is a card game, so you better know your place. Keep yelling you the king, cause Dub's the ace. No, it's not an option, so I won't settle for less. Am I guilty of murder by Mike? Yes.
Putting in work, now to be paid from all the murderous music I made. Songs of truth and none about lies, no concern with beat because I took them like fire. I am who I am and it just won't change. And though I've been gone a while, they still know my name. Next time you see me on the stage, believe I got more juice than you can find a lemonade.
All right, everybody. How we go? It's your boy, the Digital DJ Dub Season. We back once again with another hot episode of the all-new, the 6th time. Not the 5 time, but the 6th time. 6th time. I ain't gonna do no spinning Rooney, though. My back hurt a little bit. But you're welcome to the 6th time award-winning Underground Power Hour. It's your boy Dub, along with my brothers, you know, true OGs. LT, my man, brother Rob. What we're gonna do right about now is I'm gonna swing it over to my man, OG Larry Tall. We're gonna see how his day going. We're gonna swing over to brother Rob, and I'm gonna come back with some exciting news for y'all. Sit tight. LT. You gotta turn your volume up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just want to welcome everybody, man. Everybody tuning into the show. You know, we got a great interview coming up for y'all, man. And thank you, you know, for sharing this and everything, man. All the good music you've been sending in, man. MP3 format. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm just been blessed, man. I hope everybody else been blessed as well.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Brother Rob, what's going on in your world?
Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool and stuff. Peace and blessings to everybody. Brother Rob, the Poet Brown, or Brother Rob, if you don't feel like saying the whole thing. And I had a pretty good, blessed week and stuff myself and whatnot, man. I listened to a whole lot of underground music this week, dude, because the radio been real fucked up. Not unless a classic hip-hop or a soul song come on that I'm digging and stuff. Man, I listened to the damn Poet Anthology. I listened to some Dub C's, some Larry D. Edwards, Tier 1, Black Ice, and of course myself and whatnot. And I also got something done this week. I found the old picture that I started working on and stuff, and I brought it back to life. And I'm framing it, and I'm hanging it today and stuff. I don't know if you can get a good shot at this shit, man.
Okay.
Yeah, look like MJ. Yeah,
man.
And not the basketball player.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh. I drew that right a couple of weeks after his crucifixion and stuff, man. So I'm gonna throw him up on the wall of flame and stuff, man, and keep it going, man. Peace to the family. Glad you come along and stuff. Somebody could have told me the camera's fucked up and whatnot. And come on, let's enjoy this ride and a dope interview as well and stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say to y'all that it's always a pleasure to come upon to be able to come out and share this time with y'all. We got a special treat for y'all today. Shout out to my man Powerhouse Paul in the building, and of course Black Law Rebel Music's very own Malik Muhammad. What's up to you, my brother? Always love, mad support for this brother. We got a young lady gonna be coming on the show in a few. First we're gonna talk to her a little bit, let her introduce herself to you guys, and then we're gonna do like that, and then we're gonna do a little questionnaire with her, and then she'll come back and perform. She got something up her sleeve for y'all. So y'all sit tight. We're gonna take a commercial break, come right back, and we're gonna come back with our with our guests. So y'all just sit tight. We'll be right back at y'all. Peace.
Elevate. The ability to raise or lift something up to a higher position. Proverbs 4:25. Let your eyes look directly forward and your gaze be straight before you. I asked God to give me the purpose of my life. God spoke to me and said that the purpose of your life, Donis, is to be an inspiration to others and to share inspiration with the world. This is how Elevate was born.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, like I was telling y'all earlier, we got a special guest to be coming out. She's a poet, she's an activist, and a few more things, but we're not gonna keep y'all waiting. I got to put my old man's on so I can see. Y'all know once you get old, you can't see nothing. I can't see nothing in front of my. Okay, there my hand is right there. I was trying to figure out where it went, but ain't that right, Larry? I be saying Larry be on here looking for. He be looking for his hat. He be on his head. He be like, man, I can't find my damn.
I be looking for these right here. Can't find them.
Hey, I got a question. Am I the only one, or is there anybody else out there? You be on your telephone talking to somebody, and you'll say, hold on, let me find my phone. And you walking around talking and still looking like I can't find my damn phone. And then they'll say, man, how the hell you think you talking to me? Man, and I'm like, am I mental?
I done that. No, don't feel bad, man. I guess we all rode on the same bus and shit. I don't know.
Hey, I ain't never been a window licker. I guess somewhere somebody skeeted some glass clean in my mouth or something. I don't know.
Hey, brothers, I didn't ride that bus y'all was on. I ain't done that one yet. Right.
Yeah, okay, you ain't riding.
Right.
Hey, I ain't there yet now. Hey, I ain't
that's
there
right.
yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey, Rob, they wouldn't let him on the bus. They said, no, you stay. You got to get a ride by yourself. Come on, right. Get you. You rode home in that station wagon with the brown panel on it.
Nah, it was a Pinto, not no station wagon.
Every family had that ugly ass car.
A Pinto, or the Gremlin. Yeah.
All right. I see. Okay, shout out to the evangelist Winfield in the building. Okay. Powerhouse said. Well, of course, Powerhouse, you didn't do it. Your phone never worked, man. flip phones don't count. All right. Hey, we're not gonna prolong it anymore. Right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring up here. I want to introduce y'all to a young lady. She's an author, she's an activist. Hey, she's just all around. She's the author of 2 books. I thought I did something when I put some poetry in a book. She had 2 books. I just have 4 pages. She got 2 books. So without any further ado, y'all, we want y'all to introduce y'all to our sister up on the right. What's up, my sister? What it do there?
Hey, peace. Hey, peace and love, y'all. He been saying that since day one. Love and peace. Born the boogie. What's up, Rob Brown? Dub C. Larry Tall, man. Just good to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm excited and nervous in the same breath. I'm like, let's go.
What you nervous for?
You know, that's what my sister asked me. We were talking about this, and it hits me every time, even before like going live or hosting, my sessions. It's just something I go through. But it's all good. It's all good.
You know how we break out. You know how we break this ice and we go unnervous.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
We usually have a drink, but today I didn't make my famous get drunker. So I got my orange juice. I've been kind of watching my weight a little bit. I see it starting to starting to watch it a little more.
Oh boy. Well, I'm not drinking. I like my sweet. I like wine. My sweet Walter Red on the weekends is generally what I do. But tonight it's like tea and a whole bunch of organic stuff because of everything that's going on, and then the natural colds and flus is just too much. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I wish I had some organic stuff.
I mean, I do have a business called Body Therapy by Lydia. I can send you a sample, Dub C, seriously, and you can put me like Elevate. That was a beautiful commercial. But Body Therapy by Lydia commercial will be beautiful too. Potentially.
Well, you know what? That's Elevate. That's actually one of our poet sisters, Black Beauty.
I loved how she told the story. I love the narration of it. I mean, yeah. I'm a true artist. I'll be looking at everything, but I just want to shout out everybody that's in my inbox. I see you in my tablet, Stacy. We got like 6 shares already, ladies. Thank you so much. It's all love. All right. We're gonna look at the comments. Okay, Vil Scott said hello. I take it that's one of your people. Yes, peace, Queen, and Evangelist D. Peace, Queen, to you too. Thank you for coming. And Imuna, Tammy T, I see y'all. Thank you.
Jay Rice, salute.
Yes. Oh, Evangelist, there she go. You said okay. She sent you some hearts. She love you there.
Hey, Moon. Hey, Moona. My sisters is coming through. Mm-hmm.
Hey, we want to say this to all her friends and family ahead of time. This is not your average show. We have fun. We're not gonna get real rude like that or disrespectful. But we have fun here. So, sister, Take that turtleneck off.
Not you right now, like take it off literally.
No.
See, here's the deal. Hey, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I need this shirt right now, Dub C's, but I am so excited. And for those that know me, know I grew up with the bad boys, like for real. Half of them are not even living or locked up. So I'm used to the boys, good, bad, and ugly. I was the girl. I was rejected by girls growing up, but that's a whole nother poem. But yeah, so I'm feeling real comfortable. You like
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Mm-hmm.
No, but we're excited to have you here on the show to tell us a little bit about what you're doing and everything. Okay, let me put my old man's on. I cannot see in front of my face. If my breath stunk, I couldn't even see it right now.
Let me get the first question, Doug.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Born to Write.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, and just a little history to people like myself that don't really know you, so we could get kind of like just an introduction of you.
Good
what you do, and so on.
Absolutely. Thank you for that question, Larry. For those that don't know, my name is Lydia Cook, and that's my government, but I enjoy going by Born to Write the Poet. I have been doing that probably, not to tell my age, but for about 15 years, just in poetry, writing, and definitely doing that. I'm a woman. I'm a product of God's grace and mercy. I'm going to say that first. A believer in my creator. Loud and proud, a lover of my brown Jesus. But outside of that, I'm an activist. I've come to be called that and labeled that, a troublemaker to some people. But I write. I love to perform, and I love to see ideas that dance around in my head. and then on that piece of paper, maybe some hot sauce on the side of it. And I love to see those characters develop on stage. So I love to playwright as well. And that's it. I'm just I tell everyone I'm a young lady from Dayton, Ohio, right, with a GED that's now overseeing an international project of 29 people. And so I'm a product of God's grace and mercy. You understand? So um, friend me, find me, and stuff like that. And let's just vibe out. I love people that are trying to make a difference. Larry Tall, to answer your question. And I'm an artist that's been out here for a very long time in the underground section of things and just trying to make noise to make change. And I think it was Maya Angelou, I can't remember, or Gandhi, one of the two said, if you don't like what you see, then change it, right? Become the change is what he said. Become the change. And so that's just how I try to live my life now. Short and sweet.
Okay, okay. Thank you. That was a good introduction, and I greatly appreciate it because it made now I could kind of conversate with you now because I know you kind of gave me something of who you are. Now you're from Ohio, correct?
Correct.
So have you done any performances, out with your poetry outside of Ohio?
Oh, that is a wonderful question. I love answering that because I can answer it without sounding like I'm bragging, but I actually have. I've technically performed overseas if Zoom counts. I don't know the Zoom count. They say technically I'm an international artist, so that's great. That's pretty cool. But I have got to travel, brother Larry. Actually, I haven't performed at home in many moons. Dayton, Ohio, to be exact. Stacy was here all the way from the D town. But yeah, I've performed in Atlanta, Chicago, Indianapolis. Where else? Several places. I forgot where I've been. That's a good question. I just was doing the board, so I've been to actually 8 states performing as a paid feature, which has been fun and been a blessing. Been a blessing.
Well, I thank you, and it's a blessing to have you on this show.
Thank you. I'm honored. Seriously. I've been gone for 2 years, Larry. You understand? So to get the love and the reception of coming back, it means something so beautiful to me because growing up, I was never the pretty girl. I was never the cool girl. You understand? You can't tell with the swagger that just reeks from my pores today. But it's a true story. But I thank God for elevation. As the young lady said, elevate in life. Seriously. But I just I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be here tonight, to even be relevant in the hearts of people. I'm not worried about numbers, likes, and hearts and all that because that comes and goes, right? With people's mood swings. But it feels good to be relevant in the hearts of people that haven't heard a word from me or seen me in 2 years. And I'm like, hey, guys, I'm back. I had to take a break. I had to do me. I had to regroup and reroute, right? A lot of heartache and stuff. It's life. But to answer your question, I'm thanking you guys, bottom line, for being here. I'm super excited. Super excited.
So, Brother Rob, anything you want to ask my brother before I start conducting this? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm almost, you know.
It's a pleasure to have you along and stuff and whatnot, for me and stuff, because I knew you back in the day when you was here before the 2-year vacation and stuff and whatnot.
Right.
And you haven't lost your bump, you haven't lost your swag, your ability to deliver a message, and you're so articulated and stuff. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And
what was that?
Well, you know what? I appreciate that, Brother Rob, because for real, I'm Ebonic out. If you know anything about Dayton, the west side of Dayton primarily is where I am really from most of my life. And I have been blessed to be a little cultured, as they call it, and get out. But all of my articulation and my reading, can I tell you where it comes from? Since you mentioned that, Dubsy, I thank God for it. It's the best story ever. My sister, I have to shout her out, and she's a very private person, so I won't really say. I'll say DB. And so when I was a kid, we watched a lot of Sesame Street. We watched a lot of 3-2-1 Contact. We watched a lot of Reading Rainbow, and Reading Rainbow made me like books.
Did y'all look at the Electric Company?
Yes. Oh my God, you better know we did. You better know.
That was my shit.
Brother Rob, like that was on. Hey, listen, you're taking that's so everything right there. Yeah, man. And then that's why it's crazy how I became an adult for a season, like really hating white people when I was truly doing my strong activism because I grew up in love with the old white man. His name was Mr. Rogers. And this was before life had tainted me and before some knowledge, right? And I thought about that with that tight sweater. I couldn't wait to see him in that train and them little bitty pink people. You know him? Okay, I'm done next. I'm done, Brother Rob. It's good to see you too, because this is like 360 for us, because you was just like, we've been doing this a long time, Rob. I could go back at least 10 years of us on social media, rocking, vibing, and maybe more, for real, because, easily. So that's why when I say I demand my respect, it's not like I'm all that and just because of history and because I was viral once and none of that. But it has its pinnacle points, right? But all I demand is the respect that I give in the game and in life. And if we can do that, we can rock. And if we can't, we can rock out the easy way or the hard way. And so I appreciate you rocking out with me the easy way, Brother Rob. You've always been very respectful, very kind, and very genuine, and it's noted, seen, and felt.
It's a beautiful thing. It's
beautiful. Okay, I'm done. Well, I am a poet, y'all. I write poetry, okay? You dig? Witty Bonnings. Yeah, man.
That's what's up. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to play a song. We're going to come back. And I tell you what, we're going to do the commercial. We're going to play a song. And then we're going to come back and we're going to have a performance by Miss Born to Write. You think you can throw that out?
Yes, I'm excited. Let's go.
I almost said, where did that applause just come from?
It was resonating. It was in this, listen, remember this, it was in this hole in the side of my face. Somebody told me was an ear. And I was like, damn, they love you for real, girl. My ear, I have a hole in the side of my face. You do too.
Right here.
We have two, actually.
You know what they told me that was?
What?
They told me that meant I was an alien.
No. That's short. That bus. It's that short bus. I remember.
That's all right. I didn't lick the windows. We're gonna take the short commercial break. We're gonna come back with a short video, and then we're gonna come back with Born to Write performance. So y'all sit tight. Underground Powwow. All right, now we're gonna get onto this little short video right here, and then we're gonna rock it out, y'all. Yeah, girl. We done been around each other forever and a day. Ain't seen anybody. Sometimes I wonder what you mean. It wasn't you. I'm starting to see those sitting on the outside of men trying to pull apart. I know my name is probably all over town. Everybody wanna know what's really going down. I'm a married single girl, but no, I just won't trip. They all wanna dip in my relationship. It shouldn't matter, girl, at least not to me, because you really know just where you ought to be. Right here, by my side, and girl, I can no longer hide the way I'm feeling, and you know my love is true. And there ain't
Girl, I can no longer hide. Why you gonna listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the place is where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you gonna listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the place is where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. So come on, baby, let me hold you in my arms. Let me comfort you and take you away from harm. I wanna be the one that come and hold you tight. No need to deal with fuss, cause I wanna fight. Cause those are feelings that I think you know is real. So quick, keep running, girl, come on and take this feel. I want you by my side, girl, I can no longer hide. Yeah, girl, a lot of people may tell you that I'm no good for you. But I'm here to tell you, I'm the best thing happening. God made me just for you. Why you gonna listen to your family? Why you they don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the places where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Girl, just don't ever forget the do's and don'ts to relationship. Ending out to a marriage. Girl, don't ever let it slip your mind. Just tell me one thing, girl. Why you never listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. And you know the place and where you really ought to be. Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy. Why you gonna listen to your family? They don't want you happy, they're in misery. Why you singing the place with me? Right here, lady, next to Big Daddy.
All right, all right, all right.
Dub C's classic, Big Daddy.
Hey, somebody got to put it down for us fat dudes. Shout out to my man Big Mike. My man Big Mike in the dude. He put it down for fat men too. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get her.
Hey,
Go ahead, my brother.
run through the comments real quick, man, because hold on before let me finish, because I always want to salute the people that's watching and commenting. Run through the comments for the brother.
Got you, my brother. We're gonna start from right here. We saw that one, but we still, like you said, I want to acknowledge everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Powerhouse
Evangelist, thank you. DJ Power Hop.
Big Mike.
Big Mike in the house.
Putting it down for the big fellas. And y'all gotta go check out his joint. Have you ain't never. He took that Barry White track, Secret Garden. Have you ever made love to a big man? He said, I want to treat you like some old milk and spoil you. Like, well, you go ahead on, big fella. I don't want nothing spoiled. That stink. No, I'm just kidding. Big Mike. Oh, okay, I skipped one. Okay, we got to give her props too. I like that now. I like that.
I can't say her name, but it's lovely. Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
That's Imuna. It's Imuna, like the moon. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's beautiful.
That's my sister. What's going on, family?
Okay.
Beautiful name. Beautiful name.
Beautiful name. Beautiful artist too, y'all. Dope poet. V Sky. Hey V.
Right. Hey, Imuna said, "Hey, I'm having so much fun already. Let me kick my feet up." Of course, I got one of my Chicago legend sisters. She came out way back when I first came out as well. This was our little hip hop sister. We used to call her Little T, but now she go by the name of Lyricist. She's co-host on the RYC live show with my Chicago legend brother, Mr. RYC and Artistic. So shout out to you, sis. I see you in the building.
How you doing, Tracy? Malik.
Yes. Malik.
Hello.
Supreme Rod. He said, okay.
Supreme Rod.
Yeah. Josh May say,
Hello,
pop.
peace and love, peace and love.
Yeah. Shannon Grace was Chappelle. Hello, Born
Shannon,
Right.
darling.
Hello. You know what? Her name and her picture seem like just how she said it. Hello, Born to Write Poet.
Hey,
That's dope.
Shannon.
That's
Peace
dope.
and love, everybody. Thank y'all for coming through.
That go one of my longtime brothers right there, man. From the streets, from the heart, man. Blood couldn't make us no tighter, man. That's one of my longtime brothers right there, Lester Wilson. We call him Lele back in Green Bay. Positive vibes to you too, my brother. Congratulations. My man just got married. He haven't even been married a week, man. So congratulations.
Congratulations.
I got a chance to watch the wedding on live. So man, congratulations, my brother.
Oh.
Okay. Josh Mace, Wagyu. Say,
Josh.
I don't want to get it wrong.
Hey, Doug, what I do want to say is, man, I'm gonna have to make an LT underground report right now because you know I'm not an artist or nothing. I'm just a listener to music. But to see an artist like her bring her fan base on over, man, that's what a lot of artists need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Create a fan base, and then wherever you own or whatever, no matter how small the platform, no matter how big, you bring your fan base as an artist on over. And that ain't nothing but love, man.
And you know what? And it's so crazy because I don't even, Larry Tall, I don't even see, these ain't my fans like they my family. And I'm not just saying it, when you blow up, you ain't going to be saying that. I'm going to be saying the same thing. I can't rock with you one-on-one like this no more because there may be more things going on. But like all my sisters from Facebook, word is bond. If God gives me oxygen, I'm going to have a safe space, social distance, that can celebrate all the sisters on social media that have shared me. Because guess what? Like you said, if people don't share you, if people don't like you, if you don't like people, you're gonna be in the same space 10 years from. I'm so grateful. I wouldn't be sitting here if I was in the same space 10 years ago, because I would feel like that was hustling backwards. You dig? That would feel stupid to me. That would feel redundant. Lydia, something you ain't doing right. Maybe you dope on the mic, but how is your character? And so that's what I was saying earlier. I'm just grateful that my character resonates in the hearts. And I've asked God that, I've asked God, give me favor in the hearts and minds of men. Let them hear me and for what I'm saying, and let them see me for who I am. You understand? Not for what I look like, not even for how I can spit, because it's all dope, but let them hear the heart of me. You dig? So I'm grateful. I'm just grateful that they're here.
And on that note, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna back, sister. We're gonna give you the floor. So whenever you ready, do your thing, and we're gonna bag out.
Awesome, guys. Again, I'm Born to Write, the poet, and I'm gonna do a set called Love and Revolution. Love and Revolution. I've been thinking about it a lot, and at this point, that's where I'm at. I need more revolution, of course, but I never want to forget about love. I hope this camera is straight. I'll be reading to you tonight, too. She could feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. And she been waiting for this moment for all of her life. Oh, Lord. She is I and I is she, dancing in darkness while smiling very melanated and beautifully, relentlessly, but cold, blessed, blooded, and heartless, dying from those that had tried to knock her off, giving unhealthy celebrations to unwilling fragments of vibrations, willing but didn't want to, intelligent, felt rejected, and endured and learned to be falsified in patience. You see, the truth be told, it'd be the truth that sets one free. See, she could feel it coming in the night indeed. And one thing about this queen, and one would say, how could she be so talented, so beautiful? One might say, how could she be so light skinned or so dark skinned, have money and a lot of friends? But see, you don't know the secrets and the thoughts and the pains that lie and live deep within, wells that live in our minds and our souls, stories that are yet buried that still haven't been told. And I guess that's why I'm born to write, born to speak, and now born to fight. But I remember feeling very black, fat. And through that hole in the side of my face, I told you earlier, someone told me was an ear. I remember when fear used to grab me and pull me like it was my lover and rock me dear. I remember that. I remember that fat black girl that lacked a living muse. So beautiful, so graceful, but painful memories that she just couldn't shake. See, she could feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And she'd been waiting for this moment for all of her life. Born to write. Peace and love, y'all. Love and peace. Again, this is a set called Love and Revolution, piggybacked on At This Point. And at this point, I don't know about some people, but I came to a point in my life where I had to be very honest with myself. I had to be very clear and direct with the woman in the mirror. See, it didn't matter at some point. It doesn't matter what people say about you or how they feel about you. It shouldn't. At some point, I want you to look at yourself. If you're ever feeling bad, and look in the mirror of life and your reflection and tell yourself, at this point, you can't afford to be afraid. At this point, no matter how much they tried to break you, you can't afford to let the lies stop you and let the fakers take you. So this is Recycled by Born to Write. Again, I'm reading to you tonight. I just didn't get here. It just wasn't okay for you to post about me on social media and tell lies. I just didn't get here to the point where I could get back and do my own set, represent, be beautiful, and not cry. It took a while. You see, one thing I think that people rock with me because I'm vulnerable and innocent to some degree in my writing like a child, but I'm a black stallion. I'm not Tupac, but I'm not a killer, but don't push me. See, I paid for everything that you think that shines. It wasn't easy for me. And I love how some people sum you up in their little bitty minds, trying to take advantage of your space, your talent, your gift, and your mind, and your time. But at this point, I remember a day though. I can recycle through my thoughts. And I remember when I felt thrown away. Lingering on the stove of life, burning like a dinner prepared way too late. Seasoned to perfection, while tired like the cook with scorched food. And everybody plays the fool sometimes. Right? I felt like Tina Turner. I had no more energy or any more oxygen to be wasted on you. I had time for not another fight. You see, at this point, you don't understand that I am not only Lydia Cook, but I have earned my respect as Born to Write. And you want to hate on me in the wee hours of the midnight, talking about how I'm a weak ass poet and I can't write? Player, please, I've earned this before. You don't understand my story, my integrity, nor my plight. Listen, at this point, it doesn't matter anymore, though. I really don't care who's wrong or right. At this point, Recycled by Born to Write. And I am almost finished with this set. I thank you for your time, your energy, and attention. I am Born to Write the Poet. Peace and love, y'all, and love and peace. Find me on Facebook, Born to Write the Poet, Instagram, born_to_write_poet. Peace and love, y'all. And on this journey, y'all, as we have this poetic conversation and all of this trauma and disillusion going on in the nation, I need love and revolution. At this point, I need love and revolutions. I need answers to my questions, not arguments, but solutions. At this point, does it matter who's wrong or right? And do I have to be Tina Turner, do I have to have long legs to let you know that I'm serious about my life, my God, my Jesus, my poetry, and my flight? Born to write. But distractions come. And I told you before, I had heard it before said in that hole in the side of my face that somebody told me was an ear, and I believed them, and you probably did the same. But distractions came, even in the midst of the purpose and the Most High's calling on her name. Rejection embraced me too early. See, that bird didn't get the worm. Infused with low self-esteem, fueled by bullied encounters, prying eyes, and justified, premeditated lies, violating innocent spaces, raping quiet faces, predators moving in between, introverted, withdrawn spaces. And even to this day, how I despise those filthy-handed demons infested with demonic lies, perverted to the sense in where they would take my innocence and steal it away like I was a prisoner and they were the prey. But I'm so grateful at this point. At this point, the Most High grants me grace. And oh, how I come through and I shine in your face as my enemies are sitting at the table that God prepared for me. He said that he would do it right in their place. Born to write. And that's how I feel about my poetry and my face. And so sometimes, guys, I am almost done with this set. In this poetic conversation, Love and Revolution, at this point, I got to thinking about cold shoulders, love and revolution. I got to thinking about cold shoulders and the shoulders that had been cold to me and the ice that had been chipping away at my block. And I heard these words, guys. I'm not a singer, do remember, but I remember a December before COVID. I remember some sense of normalcy in the midst of mess. In the midst of mess. But I heard these words. And like I said, I'm almost done. And in case you haven't heard, this is about love and revolution. I'm tired of arguing and fighting. I don't want to be mad and just angry. I need answers and solutions. Born to write. In my life, there's been heartache and pain, and I don't know if I can face it again. You see, I can't stop now. See, I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. Now, remember, I told you I am no singer, but I do remember a beautiful December. But I don't know if I can take it again. See, after the smiles and the cameras and the lives and the chatting with family and friends, after the late nights and the cat fights and the red lights, I realized we had nothing special. You told me that you loved me. And because we were friends previously, like I believed you. For once in a long time, I told myself, Lydia, be careful. This one, he doesn't want to deceive you. But little did I know the plans that lied in your head. And usually I play the superwoman and I try my best to be strong and I don't allow the illusions to filter in and out of my head. But with you, it was something so special. Damn, I was gone and we never ever went to bed. See, that's what happens when you allow people in that space in your head. And I told you that I heard those words in that hole in the side of my face that somebody told me wasn't here. And I heard them loud and clear. They said, in my life, there's been heartache and pain. And I don't know, Brother Rob, I don't know if I can take that again. See, Dub sees I look good right now, but I've traveled so hard. And Larry, it's been hard for me. And I heard those words and the sound, and they sounded so clear. And see, back then the man was singing was white, and I had no anger, hesitation, or fear. I hadn't been tainted by the world and all of the hate that longs to pull me near. And so I end this piece. I told you I want love and revolution. I'm tired of fighting. I need answers and solutions. Born to write. Peace and love, y'all. Love and peace.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all.
Damn.
Back. We're going to come right back and we're going to speak on that.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go.
Can we go back to the good old days?
Let's go back.
Go back to the good old days.
To the good old days.
Go back.
Yeah.
Somebody
tell me whatever happened to them good old days when everyone came together and had fun. Children play, no bullets spray. Everybody in his family having a good old day.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our sister right there, Born to Write. Man, that was phenomenal. Where'd she go? Oh, she must have dropped out for a second. But man, she did her thing. And she'll be back in the set. There she go. Man. I want love it.
Yeah, I like the way she incorporated.
Show me.
Yeah, I like the way she incorporated like the Phil Collins and other songs into the poetry. That's what I wanted to speak upon. Hey, I salute you for that. And then excuse me. Second of all, I can feel the stuff come out your heart. You dig what I'm saying? If somebody always has something to release, if something goes wrong with me, then the person I go to as a friend, you dig, a true friend, hey, I might need a shoulder to cry on. You dig what I'm talking about? But I love when artists, I always try to tell them, like, when you're really down, that's when your best writing come out. Because you're feeling it. It's coming from your heart instead of just imagining something in your brain. Oh, I should write about this. But I was digging that poetry because I'm up here in Seattle and I fell into a couple little spots like that, cigar lounges, coffee shops, and they doing live poetry on stage. It's big out here, in Seattle, Washington, but you know what I'm saying? And I heard a lot of good stuff, but yeah, I congratulate you because you on point and I heard everything coming out, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just got to salute you, baby girl.
Indeed.
Brother Rob, go ahead. I know you got some feedback, Brother Rob.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, she got her mic muted.
Yeah, you gotta unmute your mic.
There you go.
Hey, Born to Write, unmute your mic.
It was unmuted. Now it's muted. So it must not be turned up or something. See, but I still can't hear.
She's still talking too.
Tell her to go off and get back on. Oh.
Yeah. Man, that was on point, man. That was on point.
Well,
it was.
I'm not surprised and stuff. I mean, I done heard the sister. I've known her for years and stuff. But the way she did that motherfucker, I mean, the whole setup and stuff with the Phil Collins and dude, I was over here when she was the night.
Yeah, and then I heard other songs,
I
Brother
had the electric
Rob.
guitar and
Yeah,
shit.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
and
dope.
whatnot.
Shout
And
out
then
to
when she-
Larry in the building as well.
Larry talking about sign language.
It's sign
Hey,
language.
Larry.
you don't want me to give you some sign language, Larry.
Can you read that?
I'll give you this one right here. Can you read that one?
No, but shout out to everybody that's tuning. Y'all tuned into the 6-time nationally awarded Underground Power Hour. This is a special segment. Normally we play music and we do interviews, but we have we had a special guest and we enjoying the guest. You know, it's real hot. What she doing is hot. I felt the whole segment was on point, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to my last final question.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Can she hear me? Born the right. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we
Yes,
can hear
ma'am.
you now.
Okay.
All right. So this is the question I always like to get at.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where can we reach your music and everything? Because right now, my daddy, I'm old school. My daddy always said, man, if you do something, you got to promote it like a hoe. Make sure she cleaned up. Make sure she got new clothes on. No, I'm talking about, just promote your music. Where can we find you, on Instagram, Facebook? Where can we find your poetry, music, and everything? I mean, just put it on blast because, look, I'm just a listener. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear some good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I use that term is because I'm ghetto, first of all. Second of all, a lot of artists do need to clean up their craft. They don't get no professional mixing or mastering, and I'm not talking about the poetry because I don't know how that go, but they don't know how to promote themselves. They ain't got no BMI, no ASCAP. They ain't got nothing. They don't know how to do.
I'm very glad that you mentioned those things. That allows me to segue directly into some services that I do offer for young artists, and I've done it in the past. And with COVID, we have to reinvent and innovate. So I had to go back to the drawing board and find some skills that I can make a few coins at, that I was good at, right? So I do artist development, right? I help the artists develop themselves. Not only, I don't like to take your craft, that's your gift. I just want to help you develop it. Like somebody helped me. I could never do what I just did that people say I do so well. Like 10 years ago, like that, 15 years ago, like that, I was terrified, right? Like most of us, I ran from the mic. So it takes education, Larry. It takes knowing. Now, if a person don't want to know, like they said, you can't make a horse think, right? But there are people that I'll take under my wing, and I see that they got that go and that drive. And if they allow me to share with them, I'll share with them. And if a lot of people contact me, like, how you do, I'll share with you nuggets. I'm not selfish, but I do have an actual class that I'm offering. How to speak, you want to perform, how to write, you want to transition from paper to the mic, and I've done it successfully. So yeah, I agree. People don't know, they don't know, and I don't. That's one thing. I'm a live wire too, and I'm very 1,000. I consider myself very authentic, and it's a gift bigger than my poetry. Pretty face. So I don't think it matters if you ghetto, if you hood, where you come from. It's where you at. Because statistically, where I'm from, I should have 10 babies in somebody's project, be an alcoholic and a drunk, right? And shooting up. But God had purpose on my life. And I was like, I don't want that shit. What I got to do it different. You understand? I've been down certain roads and I'm like, I don't want to end there. But yeah, some people need to get it together, and some people just ignorant, Larry Tall, and some people enjoy ignorance. And if you enjoy ignorance, I can't visit your ass because it was hard for me to leave a lot of my own ignorance alone. And some of the ignorance, I enjoyed it because being ignorant is fun, y'all. Being responsible and accountable is tough.
Ignorance is almost like common sense. You got to write that shit down and hand it out to people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're gonna run. We're gonna go. Go ahead, Rob. You do this, and then I'll say what I gotta say. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask Born to Write. Don't forget to shout out your contact information and stuff so other folks can find out who and where you are.
Yeah. At this point, Born to Write on Facebook. Um, Born to Write Poet on Facebook. I'm on that Instagram place too. I mean the Instagram as born underscore to whatever. Yes, I
She said,
know.
hey.
I'm so old school. It's terrible, y'all. It's terrible. But it just wigs me out to be able to do this, right? Even looking at you guys and being a part of this. And of course, I've Zoomed and all that stuff before, okay? But, when I was a girl, you saw this kind of stuff on TV. If you guys can even allow yourself to go back, we saw this happening on TV, like with the phones, and it was so space age, is what I'm saying. And to be able to do it today just trips me out. It's dope. But yeah, Instagram, that place. I'm on Twitter, the Twitter thing. I don't tweet a lot. I don't tweet the Twitter a lot. I don't see the point. But it is if you want to find it, Born to Write.
She said the Twitter thing.
Have a problem because I keep telling people, you can look me up on Switch, and they say, "What the hell is Switch?" I say, Switch. They say, "No, man, it's Twitch."
Now that sounds kind of. That kind of sounds suspect. Switch.
No, it's called Switch, but I didn't know that.
Nah, bro.
You already know that.
That's why they was like, "What the fuck is you talking about?"
Switch.
No, they was laughing because they was young people, and they like, "No, man, it's called Twitch. You just old. See, back in y'all day, y'all had MySpace, and I'm like, damn, we did.
Ain't nobody that old. Listen. I told my niece, she tells me she wants
us three is that old.
I mean, I'm old. I'm old enough for that to be old school to me for real. This is even pretty dope. I'm like, wow. I just want to screenshot this and just like for memory's sake, whatever. Love me, don't judge me. But I think I like the old school better. I enjoy talking to somebody. I enjoy being on the phone all night. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Even though they wanted the same thing that they want today, they were just gentlemen. Even the thugs, where I was from, the thugs were gentlemen. Now they might have been dangerous in certain spaces, right? Oh hell yeah! But when it came to their lady, like they was playing. You understand? They understood what it take. They had an older school mentality, and then something happened. But anyway, yeah. Facebook, Instagram. You can Google my name, and I'm telling you, I'm not being arrogant, but it'll give you some stuff.
So Born to Write, I could Google that right there, and everything pop up.
Yes, Born to Write or Lydia Cook, and then it's neat how they do this stuff.
Got you.
I'm in this Google community thing. It's just amazing.
Got you. Well, thanks for sharing that. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Because I'm all about underground music. Yeah, and I do love underground music. Especially some that are really signed, but and I'm talking about my dudes that is like under the label, kind of like Pusha T type stuff, Papoose, and stuff like that. But I do listen to a lot of genre of music.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was reading a comment. These comments are coming up occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Hey guys, I have a project whenever, if ever I can. It's an international project. Somebody said, "Remember Black Planet." I remember hearing about that. I don't think I participated in it, but I remember hearing about that.
I remember that.
I remember MySpace. Like I didn't have a MySpace. I didn't have Facebook.
Yeah. I didn't have Facebook. I had MySpace.
I still got a MySpace.
Yeah, y'all really old because I ain't never had that shit. I can remember a beeper.
Well, see, Larry.
I love my pager, baby.
Yeah,
and you know when that, baby, wait. My purple, my pager. See, with your pager, you still had your privacy. If you wanted to be bothered, you could. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to be. But when you saw that code, even if you didn't know that number, baby, I had one. Oh, rest in peace, old Gino. But he had.
I'm gonna tell y'all a trick. Y'all speaking on pages. Who remember the trick that you do? You put 304 and turn it upside down.
I'm sick of this whole word. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of this shit tonight.
Well, God showed me. Yes. He's like, yeah, man. He said, look, and I'm like, man, how you get that? And he said, It's just 304, silly. I'm like, oh.
Y'all are crazy, man. But yeah, it's good. Hey, I enjoyed your music and everything. And
I love how you call it music. Thank you, but it's poetry. But and I'm not a good singer, actually. To people that really, I'm not. I'm very tone deaf. That's why I never tried it. But I do love to sing. But I sing just enough to get by, I think. But I thank you, Larry Toe, because I feel like
I don't know how y'all break poetry down. You know, I mean, it's not singing. It's just. I mean, I know it's rhyming.
It's still poetry, rap, though. You know, it really is.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know how they take it to the smallest compound. You know how they
really the truth be
condense everything.
Truth be told, I can answer that question because I'm definitely a reader and I like to be informed on stuff because this is a great topic. Poetry was around before rap, so poetry really is an offspring of rap. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because people were writing poetry 1800 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Years of Solomon and David and just different people. So the rap, to me, all of it doesn't represent poetry well, but neither do a lot of poets, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. I think it's not what you do, it's how you do it in life. To my Jesus, take the wheel. She's crazy. I have enjoyed tonight, guys. Thank you so much for making this totally cool.
We gotta take a break. We're gonna come back and she's gonna give us some information on her international project before we get out of here. But let's take this break real quick. Come back. We're gonna get some info on her international project. And we're gonna give our finals. We're gonna go back to MySpace.
Right on.
Daddy. Hey. Girl rock, yeah. Little girl, pretty girl. That's for my daddy, y'all. Hey. All my cute little girls do the pretty girl rock, yeah. Yeah. Don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah. All my cute little girls do the pretty girl rock. Yeah. Don't stop. Yeah. I'm Lil Briar, head stay fire, yeah, I'm talking super hot. Girls stay higher than the sky, that's why I pretty girl rock. Do my chores while I'm at home, that's why I get everything I want. Praise God and dance for him, do what you other little girls don't. Daddy a king, mama a queen, so I was born up in this thing. Princess Briar, I'm the best, y'all are kids, know I'm up next. I'm the daughter of two bosses, so I ain't never gonna flex. This from my daddy up in heaven, I ain't never gonna stop. So all my cute little girls do the pretty girl rock, yeah. Don't stop. Yeah. I just took down first off the plane straight from LA. I did my thing. Worked that runway on the stage. 8 years, oh yeah, that's my age. 14 agents wanna book me, yo, I'm just trying to get paid. Got my whole family behind me and my daddy right on side. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. So daddy, I'm gonna make you proud of me. Yeah. All my cute little girls do the pretty girl rock. Yeah. Don't stop. Yeah. Hey. I'll never forget you. Rest to our daddy, Big Cheese. We'll never forget you. Yeah. Our daddy in heaven, the great one. All my girls do the pretty girl rock.
All right.
Man, that song make me sad every time I see it, man.
Man, I love that song.
I love that. I enjoy it. Girl being an actual child and not being fast and just before. I love it. And I would have liked to see a more array of different complexions of young people, but that's another. But I like the song. I love the premise, all of it.
All right, what we're gonna do right now, before we give our final thought, we're gonna give her a few minutes. She gonna speak on her beliefs project, and we'll go after that. Sis, the floor is yours, sis.
This is a true story. I want to tell you a story about a little girl that I tutored for 2 years. And I'll try to share this poem without being extra or crying and shedding tears. But if I do, it's for Ebony. Ebony lives in a land where her family had to sell her just to make their way. And I don't mean making their way by paying their cable or making sure their cell phone is paid so their selfies are slayed. No, I'm talking about so they can plant food to grow. Because if they don't plant it, then they don't have it, and they are just hungry, as they say in the NY. Yo, that's just how it is. Ebony called me. She says, Mama Lydia, I have to go. There's a man who now owns me, and I'm doing a dirty deed, and I know that it is honorable somewhere, though. Can you tell me how to protect my womanhood? I know that I have to have sex with this man. And I told you before that this is a true story, so understand this is not anything that was planned. I began to cry and to weep, and this 11-year-old child looked me directly in my eyes via technology. But it was like no screen was in between us in that moment. And I thought, God, why are you doing this to me? Why are you letting me see this? Why was I chosen? What can I do? And now my heart wants to begin to feel frozen because Ebony now has to be the sexual toy of a man 48 to the age of 51. And the saddest part, nobody even knows his exact age. They don't even know his real name. So what is that called? It's called sex slave trafficking. I know it sounds like something so far away, but it happens every single moment of every single day. I don't know where Ebony is today, but I told her to get some Epsom salt. She says, Mama Lydia, I know what that is. It's rock salty. So when he penetrates you, what's going to happen to you? I've always been honest with her. I said, that's going to be called rape, my dear. And it'll be rape for the rest of your life. It's so sad. By the time you're 18, you'll probably be happy that he saved you and you're now his wife. And I think the thing that got me most about this story, this international project, people are hating, but I'm not doing it for the name of the glory. But when you are a kingdom worker, God will make it work for your good. And it hurt me so bad. I seen a lot of stuff, man. I actually seen a dude get murdered, but it's nothing that stood in my head. Nothing I seen in the hood can shake the look in Ebony's eyes. And she looked at me and she said, Mama Lydia, don't you weep for me. You just do something to help other little girls so they don't have to become me. Mama Lydia, do you give me your word?
All right.
Peace and love, y'all. Love and peace. So, birth from that experience is a project called Project Belize. And trafficking goes on here and everywhere, y'all, everywhere. But so what's happened since the pandemic, though? You're talking about a people who literally don't grow food, they don't have it, right? So families are now selling their children. And the traffickers know this. So they don't even have to go kidnap these children. And I know you're like, that ain't my family born right. What they got to do with me? Like, it does. Like, do you have a baby? Do you have a child? Do you have a niece or a nephew? If you can't feel that from that perspective, then I feel sorry for you. So it doesn't have to be our baby. So what I did was I said, God, I don't have any money. I don't even know where Ebony is at right now. I don't even really want to think about it. But what I did say, I said, I do have a certain reach. I do know a lot of dope artists. And so I said, I can get together and do a project. It's called Project Belize. And it's focusing on trafficking, human trafficking, rape, and homelessness and poverty. They run neck and neck, right? So because of the poverty, they sell the children, bottom line. So we did it. We're doing a book. It's almost done. I don't want to even release the publisher or the authors involved. I picked them, selected them. I'm grateful everyone except one said yes. I have 16 submissions. We're just publishing an anthology to be a fundraising tool. So do remember the date as I wrap this up 1121. 1121. We're going to launch everything, have a cyber virtual fundraising concert for them. Some of the people of Belize will dance for us, right? I have artists from Ghana involved, artists from the UK. It truly is an international product, and artists from Malaysia. True story. So I'm just honored to be relevant in the hearts and minds of men, that they'll trust me with their work. Believe me, right? That takes a lot. And so I'm hoping to help a lot of people, and I need your help. I can't do this alone. The African proverb says no man is an island. So I'm not an ego artist. You understand? I don't care about that. If you can help push this word with me, I would appreciate it. And Dub C's, thank you so much for allowing me to be the voice. I do have actual trafficking survivors that are the faces for me, even seriously, because I've been doing this work underground indirectly for 10 years, maybe 12 now. So I'm excited, and I'm honored, and I thank every poet that trusted me, that could keep their mouth shut, and just let this be what it should be for the Belizean people, right? Peace and love, y'all. Thank you.
All right, Brother Larry Tall, we'll have you make your comments regarding to tonight's show, everything she said, whatever, you know.
To tell you on the truth, there's nothing I really could say, but great show, and I got to meet, Born to Write, and she just went deep, so yeah, I have nothing to say about that. I was on board with what she was talking about. You did.
What's up, Brother Rob?
Cool. Born to Boogie. Goddamn, girl, you done did it again. You done did it again and shit and stuff. You did everything. You used everything I expected, plus with some change left over and stuff. Another reminder how dope you are and stuff. Like I said, me and you, we go way back and stuff. But like I said and stuff, your game has gotten not weaker, if anything, stronger. Your passion is still there. I respect your passion, and the fact that you're so selfless with what you do and whatnot and stuff. You have everybody's intention on a full level and whatnot, so you're blessed. Just keep on moving forward, doing what you do, and the reward is there. You done made the reward already and stuff. You got
Don't make me
reservations
cry.
upstate.
I'm not about to cry. I gotta give all honor to the Most High God, though. Like, I gotta give all that to Him, or I would with the big head. You gotta remember, I was the fat black girl with the Jerry curl. You understand? So I have to give it all back to God. I gotta give it all back because I want to be like back then. You didn't want. You see what I'm saying? But I digress.
All right. All right. Well, I just gotta say, man, this was more than I expected. This was more than I expected,
Dope show, bro. Yeah. Hey, she relax and dope show, bro. Ain't nobody the underground power hour right here.
It was
We're Born to Write, Ohio. Right here.
I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that the viewers did enjoy themselves, the ones that come to follow you. And we had a few regulars in here that enjoyed and was making comments as well. So I'm just glad to see that the message got out. We have fun, we laugh and joke and be crazy, but we also take things seriously. That's some things that we take serious, and that's one of the things, right there. And to come out and share those things, a lot of people try to keep everything to their chest because they're afraid that somebody's gonna steal an idea or try to And I like the way you let it roll, and I do the same thing. Sometimes it backfire on me because I share too much, but when I do it, I'm being obedient because when God say open your mouth and let it out, I do it.
That's right.
Somebody may be on the side and hear it and think I could take this and make $1 with it. Because see, it's a difference between doing things because you've been obedient or doing things for selfish reasons. You can be selfless or selfish. And you got a lot of people out here that do things to pleasure, to line their pockets. So my thing is, let's keep doing what you're doing. We already had the discussion. And for those that don't know, you know, at some point you'll start seeing more and more of her on the Dub C's network. Little at a little bit at a time, you'll start to see more and more of her. We've had a discussion. I'm actually going to sit down and talk with my people right here, and we're going to, you know, me and them, we'll go into a deeper conversation, and then you know, we'll all talk together, because it don't make sense to have this network and have so many days that's available for other things to be, you know, transpired on it and not using. I mean, it's a network that I'm paying for. We might as well get our money's worth. And when I say,
and I love it. I love that you share that, because I was wondering if you were going to say anything, and I wasn't going to, but it doesn't make sense to have what I have and embody what I embody and not be able to do this, because this is freaking hot. Like, I'm looking at my name, I'm looking at Ohio, I'm looking real good with the red background. Larry Towle over there looking just, I can't even do nothing but say gangster or whatever. And Rob Brown was it's a dope vibe. It's a dope vibe. And we were talking, and I'm like, man, I would love to do what you're doing, but I'm so old school, and I don't even have time to learn this right now.
We the OGs, damn it.
And you know what? You know what? Things don't just happen by coincidence.
Right.
Everybody, God put people where they need to be.
And I cannot not shout out Larry Edwards for even telling me about you. Larry was like, have you ever been over there? So I started watching you guys a couple times, and I was digging the show. But I was so mad because I had started doing the Beautiful Chaos. Let me shout that out. Beautiful Chaos. Please follow me on Facebook, which you probably is crazy. You probably see it right here. But it was just like, Larry is like born to write. Like, yo, listen, I get that you old school. Like, I get it. But you can't keep going Facebook Live and losing guests. Like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, Larry, I don't know. I'm old school. I'm very old fashioned. So he was like, come check out Dub C's show and see if you like it over there and everything. So shout out to him and Rob Brown and Dub C's for being a gentleman. And
Larry's a part of this as well. Larry go and he finds talent for the network. He's part of the network. So we all this is, you know, everybody, you know, I'm gonna put it out there. Everybody, this is Dub C show. This is our show, you know. It say Dub C's, but this is everybody's show. This not my show, because I don't perform on here. It ain't about me. I mean, every now and then I play my music and stuff because I like to hear myself sometimes.
I'm just a help. You don't see me doing that. But right here, cleaning toilets and shit.
You know what, Larry?
I'm just a damn help.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he is, and I'm being 100% honest. All jokes aside, we all got different characters and traits. Me and Rob, we funny, sometimes rudely funny. Larry is the type. Larry don't care what you think, what you feel. He gonna keep it 100. We gonna all keep it real, but he gonna tell you exactly how he feel about it, and don't give us the balance. For all the pastors in the house and evangelists, excuse my language. But he don't give a damn what you think. He gonna keep it real with you, because he gonna tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And that's
but I would never disrespect nobody. No. That's the only. It gotta have that on the end of the clause.
that's what makes you the dude that you are and stuff and whatnot. On the strength of the way that Dub just explained it and stuff, really, you kind of the balance up in this mode. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a way of delivering it without hurting nobody's feelings and stuff and whatnot and stuff.
He kept making reference to that pimp hoe stuff. So you know, a true pimp don't really like to beat their hoe customarily because they want a beautiful. But he'll talk to her. What do? He talk to her, don't he? So, you know, I ain't shocked at that, because he like real laid back, like, listen, baby girl, I know we'll make the rest tomorrow, baby girl. Okay. I'm done. I don't advocate that lifestyle. See, I used to hang out with the boys, so, but I'm this is crazy. Yeah, man.
Baby girl, what it is, if these artists ain't sharing their own shit, then we ain't gonna support the artists that we gonna support.
That's the type of person I is right there. Yeah.
This right here is what you see. This is what it is. And a lot of people say, well, man, other shows get all the viewers. Well, they can have them, because what they doing over there is their thing. there's a lot of shows that do this, but they don't do it the way we do it.
We just gonna get better. Yeah, better and better. Cause we
But
raise the bar.
the thing about it is 9 billion people in the world.
Yes.
And I learned this early on. It's 9 billion people there are enough people, especially during COVID. If I had the skills that you had, Dub C's, I'd probably be very wealthy in a year because of COVID. This is the time to capitalize on social media, and everybody can get some because ain't nobody else got a damn thing to do, and people will make time for you, especially if you're worth making time for. And that's what I didn't like about my Saturdays, to talk about Beautiful Chaos, because you're on Saturday. And I'm like, dang, I want to watch his show though. So I was trying to, finagle my time around and see if I could make it work. But to be able to be here and maybe have some Saturdays with Beautiful Chaos hosted by Dub C's Entertainment, like that would be epic. And a few people will be upset because I've had maybe 8 offers thus far, right? But I'm like very particular in my brand and my message. And your whole thing is professional. It looks great. You guys are authentic. I'm excited about what God is doing. Let's just see, y'all. Stay tuned.
What's up? Well, we're gonna talk some more, but we got to get out of here. But we're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it out with this right here. It's only fitting with the words that was spoken through the poetry, the conversation we had. Till next time, y'all remember, love is love. We're gonna go out like this here. It's only fitting.
That I wish on all the rainbow that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I wish on all the rainbow that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream.
I wish my family would come together, put our differences aside. But everybody seems to keep their distance cause of pride. Stepping up, I wish I was more consistent with my strides. I wish we cherish life more cause in any instance we could die. I wish my brother wasn't born mentally delayed. I wish I walked fully righteous and eventually get saved. I wish being yourself could potentially be the wave. I wish niggas would see more than penitentiaries and graves. I wish the deaf could hear. I wish vision for the blind. I wish the end wasn't near, but the way we living is the signs. I wish I didn't have all this confliction in my mind. I wish for equality, but that ain't how the system was designed. I'm just wishing though.
I wish on all the people who really dream. And I wish on all the rainbow that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream.
I wish propaganda didn't influence our news so heavily. I wish it was no setbacks and people improve regularly. Wish it was only love and we can remove jealousy. I wish folks support their friends the way they do celebrities. I wish the food was healthy. I wish the water was clean. I wish they never killed Malcolm or slaughtered the king. Peace, honor, and respect. I wish for a lot of these things. I wish my nigga Allen Iverson would've got him a ring. I wish I didn't have to pack a gun, could leave it on the shelf. I wish doctors would reveal the secrets about health. I wish the poor could swap with the people that got wealth. I wish President Trump. Now I think I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm just wishing though.
I wish on all the people who really dream. And I wish on all the rainbow that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I wish on all the rainbow that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I don't even know what to say, man. All I can say This was a beautiful show, man. It really was. And God just put something on my heart while I was watching that video and thinking, this show right here just defined everything. I gotta say this. I know we're short of time, but I gotta say this. This just defined every single thing. And I gotta do this. A lot, people made fun of it, but I gotta do this because my brother gave me something. And when he did it for a reason. Y'all know I used to do a show called the Inspiration Hour. Every Sunday I would do the inspiration. I stopped because I knew that there was a few things I needed to fix in my life before I could continue to try and minister and do things like that with other people. So I'm getting ready to that's being taken care of, but this was given to me by a brother of mine. And a lot of people look at it and say, oh, some old old ground, whatever. That's a meaning and feeling behind this. And the point when I actually get to wear that, it don't mean so much to me. But tonight was a proven point. Everybody, I've had so many different people that was a part of the Underground Power Hour that you see is no longer here. God put people where they need to be, and he removed what need not to be. And it's amazing how when I first talked to you, Born to Write, you was nervous. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. I kept saying, for what? Tonight you said it again. I'm nervous. Of what? You didn't seem nervous at all. And God kept saying, okay, y'all talked about this, I sent her over here. She got something that she need help with. Help her. She keeps saying the same things that you keep thinking. Help her. And I keep saying, I'll talk this one. The flesh is going, I'll think about it. Well, while the video was playing, my man Joe pressed it down, of course. God just told me again, if you don't listen to me, I'm going to take away the gifts I gave you and have somebody else do it, because time is short. Time is not promised to anybody. So we're gonna get on top of what we was discussing ASAP. Because tomorrow's promised to nobody, and it may be somebody that need to hear the messages that need to be shared. So we're gonna start working on that. Underground Power Hour is about to take a turn that a lot of people may not agree with, but in the end they'll understand and they'll fall in line with it. So man, I'm just proud. My two brothers here, man. I appreciate every single thing y'all do, man. Every single thing. And that's why I said that I would never make a decision without talking to you two first, because this is not about this is not about me. This is a big picture. So the viewers that's out here, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I don't care if we get 2 people in a week. If we reach one person's heart, my day is made. Because you can't reach the whole world in one day. But trust me, we on our way and we're gonna do it. I'm just not talking about the brother that gave me his crown. And guess who just happens to be watching? I just see his name pop up. That's not a coincidence. Love to my brother Frank Smith, man. Bro, I love you. He's been my I don't have a big brother. I'm the oldest child, and that's been my big brother for years. He's seen me at my worst. He pulled me out my work. He'd come pick me up from jail when my own family wouldn't. So bro, I'm not gonna hold y'all, but we're gonna get out of here.
You got me in my feelings, and I want to say something too, and I'm gonna go because we gotta go. We gotta go. I feel like Tupac. We gotta go. Like we gotta check out, fellas. I know the day was been dope, but we gotta go. I don't want to leave because the vibe is so dope. But here's the deal. I was with a particular network, and many people know that. And I left in an amicable way in my spirit. Bottom line, I ain't have beef. And so I remember someone telling me, like, good luck with what you're trying to do with your old school ass. You might be dope, but we both know you can't do what it takes to get where you need to be. And I remember talking to this person. I remember the spirit of anxiety trying to overwhelm me. And I remember the scripture that said, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And the workshop is a funny place. Workshops you can tear down, you can build up, you can reconnect and reinvent. And I said, well, grateful God that you gave me a creative mind. So I'm definitely not idle. I'm good there. But I remember telling the person, I said, here's the deal. If it's not meant for me, I won't have it. But remember the word said, what God put together, let no man put asunder. And y'all, I've been around some connected people, as Dub C's has. But I've never wanted to just go because the connection was there. Because I don't want nobody to have the power to turn my lights out. So I want God to do that connection. Because what he puts together, no man can put asunder. And Brother Dub C's, I want to just thank you. I totally knew there was like this God thing and calling on your life because you know the spirit by the spirit, regardless to what we do, regardless to what you smoke, who you with, whatever. But once you're in the covenant with the creator, the spirit recognizes it, right? So I didn't want to do this. I said, well, God, I'm done. I'm going to do a couple more beautiful chaoses and it's over. Because I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of the crap. But then God said, you would be selfish. Do you want to be the woman that had all those gifts? And all you can say is, I did a little poetry. God, I went viral. God, who go viral from Dayton, Ohio? God, I was invited to speak in the same platform as Michelle Obama. But he said, none of that matters. Because he said, if you have all of these things and you can do all of that, but if you have not love, you have not impressed your God. And so I thank you for the love here, right, for tonight. I thank you for the humility that it takes to do what you can do and still be humble enough to recognize a Larry Tall or Brother Rob are born to write. So whatever God is up to, like I'm out of my own way. You understand? And it's a goal. So I thank you for tonight. I'm gonna shut up. Brother Rob, love you so much.
Love you, black man.
Love you, black man.
We're gonna get ready to get out of here. We get out of here, and everybody, y'all tune in next week to the Underground Power Hour. We're gonna have some surprises for y'all. I'm gonna have new music. Hopefully, I'll be done with my new album, so I can give y'all some of that. But just know that the coming first of the year, Brother Rob's album will be coming out. I'll be having a few more singles coming out. Go support the 2 albums I dropped in July. Go support the 2 singles that's on Spotify, all those platforms. Just Mr. Dub C's, just type it in, find it. Brother Rob the Poet, go type it in, find it. Born to Write, born to write, born to write. All right, my brother. We out of here, y'all. Till next time, love is love.